What's going on, everyone? I'm just a typical, average American here today to react and learn about some old historical Norwegian photos. So today I want to take a look at this Reddit discussion where somebody posted their favorite Norwegian vintage photos, and I thought it would be really interesting to go through these and learn a little bit about Norwegian history by looking at some of these old photos. So let's take a look here, starting with this one. This actually looks like an old Norwegian military soldier. Does that sound correct? I don't know. Feel free to correct me if in the comments. I'm basically gonna have to just look at the photo and make my best judgment about what we're talking about here. But this guy has what looks like a military coat. He has a rifle and medals. Yeah, this is like a vintage Norwegian soldier with a nice hat. That's really cool. Wow. What is this? Look at this guy. This guy means business. He has a goat. He's just standing in the I mean, you can tell it's Norway as well from the amazing background, the Norwegian mountains. This just looks like a small town in Norway, and this guy with his goat. Why did they take this photo? It's very striking, though. Wow, these are really cool. What is this? Clearly Norwegian royalty? Is this Norwegian royalty? Or that looks like a crown, obviously. Is this like a former queen of Norway? Or that is a really interesting crown, by the way. I don't know. Could this just be like a really fancy bunad? I've never seen a Norwegian wear a crown like that, to be honest. That's interesting. This is. Oh, wow. This almost looks like a drawing. Is this really a photo? It's a young kid with his violin. This this doesn't even look like a photo. It looks like a drawing. Is this just what photos looked like back then, or man, this is amazing. It's amazing that and really cool and fortunate that some Norwegians took photos of just random everyday life back in the day, right? This is a Norwegian with his pipe. It's got a pipe in the cold. You can tell this is Norway from all the snow. He's got a tree. Is this Christmas? Could that be a Christmas tree? Or I don't know. Is this a Christmas in Norway? Like chopping down a little Christmas tree? That's funny. That's a dad and his. It looks like a dad and his son cutting down a tree, walking home. Look at this. This guy's just got a Norwegian sweater. He's just relaxing. He's just relaxing on the hill. Man, it's too bad these photos don't really have any context. I don't see any description or explanation. What is this? This is a Norwegian that looks like a bunad. Really elaborate headwear. You really don't see American photos like this with the traditional clothing. I have to admit, I'm not sure what this traditional clothing is. This is Norwegian? What is this? Oh, look at this. This would look like a photo that could have taken place in America, except for the clothing. This is like a very early automobile, but you can tell from what they're wearing that is not American at all. Is that like an early Norwegian? Is this how Norwegian women dressed? Like, I don't know, 100, 200 years ago? This is really cool. I love these candid photos. These are just like candid photos. I'm not sure these Norwegians even understood what this photo was for? Man, a lot of Norwegians had pipes back in the day. Is that true? Oh my God, what is this? Uh, what's happening? what what's happening here? What is this? Does anybody know what this is? This is kind of scary. They have like horns. They're on a horse. This looks like a cult or so. I don't mean to like judge or anything, but this kind of freaks me out. Wow. Now, yes, now you can tell we're in Norway. It's so cool to see Norway before modern technology, where people, man, there's something really cool about this. This is children like carrying crops home, or interesting. Are these two guys about to fight? It's funny how so much of these take place in the middle of nowhere. Like, it's amazing this moment was even captured on camera, honestly. This is just like a random fight happening in Norway? Or what is this? These look like some cool guys. It looks like they're posing. Some of these photos look like natural, taken in the moment. This is clearly a posed photo. Like they knew they were having their photo taken. He's got an accordion. Okay. This is another one that's staged. They look like they're performers. Maybe this was like a Norwegian musical group or a band, I'm guessing. Oh, wow. This is a cool one. Wow. This could be like the background on your phone. He's got a scythe, which I know a scythe was a very real tool for cutting grass. That's an awesome picture. Okay, it's another woman in one of these big headdresses. Is this a Norwegian headdress? Maybe it's not a crown. Maybe it's like a older bunad. Maybe Norwegian women had these big, elaborate headdresses and crowns. And this Norwegian man, I mean, he's just wearing sort of a normal outfit. It looks like something you would have seen in America. But it's the bunad and the Norwegian traditional clothing that gives this away. Wow. Okay, I think that's all the photos. I do want to look at some of the comments here. What's going on in picture number 11? I've never seen this before, and I'm Norwegian. Picture number 11. I'd like to go to number 11 myself. Let's go back to the beginning here. I wonder if they're talking about that photo with the people who look like they have headdresses and horns on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Here. Oh, hold on. Yeah, it is. It's this one. Yeah, this is the one. This is the photo that's making people in the Reddit discussion ask, what is this? This is the one that kind of hung me up too. Maybe we can get more information on this. Old style julebok. Back when they were adults and you had to give them alcohol to make them leave. What? What is a julebok? Julebok. What is this? It is a Christmas tradition of Scandinavian origin. What? What is this? People wearing face masks and costumes would go door to door, where neighbors would attempt to identify who is under the disguise. This is an actual Scandinavian thing. Julebok. Oh God, I am so glad there's an explanation for this, because I was genuinely scared. This is like a tradition, almost like a game, where they go door to door and people try to guess who they are. Man, it's kind of scary stuff. Oh, there's a reason. Why isn't this still a thing? That's epic. We don't dress goats anymore, but going julebok with a shoot glass is not uncommon. So in some parts of Norway, they might still do this. Maybe. A few friends of mine used to do this every year. They called it Tullebukk. My family did this until the 80s. Apparently, the last time they did it was so epic that they thought it would be best not to continue the tradition. It makes everyone cry of laughter. I would cry of terror. Okay, cool, cool, cool. That's great. Is there any more? Number 12 reminds me of Theodore Kilson's famous painting. Number 12, I think this is number 12. Yeah, this one is beautiful. It really almost does look like a painting. That's awesome. Yeah, this one, it's a sort of a landscape with the man standing in the front. That was a really good one. It reminds people of paintings. I have thoroughly enjoyed this. That gentleman with a pipe. What a distinguished beast. Yes, there were a couple of gentlemen with a pipe. I remember one in particular. Oh, oh, where's the guy with the pipe? There was a really cool looking guy. There he is. What a distinguished man. That's funny. Yes, that's cool. That's cool. I bet he had no idea he would end up on the internet being looked at by a random American. I bet. 17 is something else. 17. So this is 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh, this one with the scythe. This one was cool as well. I thought this could be like a painting or a background on a like that's a really good photo. There's actually a lot of really good photos taken. I have reenacted number 6. Number 6. What is number 6? So 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Oh, this one. I mean, this seems like a fun little tradition. If this is what you do in Norway, you actually go out and cut down a tree and carry it back home. Like, that's pretty awesome. That would make a really cool family photo, actually. I need to figure out how to build a hytte on my family's land. Such a gorgeous country. Hytte. That's a cabin? I think. Death himself in the second to last photo. Awesome. Oh, I'm guessing we're talking about the guy with the scythe. Those headdresses are outstanding. I would love to see those in color. Yeah, the headdresses, those confused me a little bit. I have to be honest, just because I thought this was a crown at first. Now that I look at it, it is more of a headdress. It's not really made of metal. Is this just part of a traditional female bunad? Maybe? That's incredible. I've never seen anything like it. That's really amazing. Really beautiful. And a really, really cool part of Norwegian culture, actually. This is all, man. These are pretty amazing photos. I wish, I don't even know who took these photos. I don't know who to credit for these photos. Really random parts of Norwegian history. This one is crazy. Really good stuff. Wow. Really fun. Some of these are really fun, scary, traditional. Really cool. Yeah, I just wanted to take some time and see some of these vintage photos. I've never looked at old Norwegian photos before. I think we actually got some answers to some of these photos and what they're about, which is good. Others, you just kind of have to look at the photo and appreciate it and kind of figure out for yourself what's going on. But that was a really interesting peek into Norwegian history, Norwegian life, when life was a little simpler. Norway was always Norway, though. Some of the beautiful landscapes there. This was really cool, actually. I'm glad I took some time to look at this. Anyway, if you enjoyed this as well, feel free to give this video a like or leave a comment, especially if you have any information about any of these photos. That'd be awesome to hear about. And if you're interested in more videos like this, me reacting to Norway and learning about Norwegian culture, feel free to subscribe for more. And until then, thanks for watching, and see you next time.